Hello, my babies. Once again, welcome back to another episode of MamMaJ. It's on week 2 of Podsmas, season 2, episode 6. We are just going to hop right into it. Yesterday, I hope y'all enjoyed the quiz. I had fun doing it. Since I didn't talk about it yesterday, really briefly, this week's holiday challenge is going to be to start one of your resolutions. So last week we kind of talked a little bit about like writing our resolutions and making them COVID proof. So as I had also mentioned last week, I don't necessarily do resolutions for myself just because I feel like if it's something that I want to change or do differently, why not start right in this moment? But I do believe in themes. So as a way for me to get started on my theme of 2021, kind of getting a pre-2021 going right now, I'm going to start by, I don't even remember what I said I wanted to do for 2021. Stick to one thing for the year consistently, and that'll help me work on my consistency and my discipline. I still haven't figured out what the thing is yet, but I will say one thing that I am going to start on is drinking. I already do drink a lot of water, and the only soda that I do drink is ginger ale, which I count more as medicine than soda. But the sugar count on that is ridiculous. But one of the things I do want to do a better job of is drinking more water. My brother is a beast when it comes to drinking water. Well, that's literally all he drinks. And I kind of want to get on that level. I don't like the whole peeing every 5 minutes thing, though. That, no thank you. But I mean, I'm home anyway, so it's like the bathroom's right there. So the thing that I choose for my challenge this week is to drink 90% water every day. So, and by that I mean the only time I have something outside of water as a drink will be my morning tea / morning coffee, depending on which one I'm feeling. And yeah, that's pretty much it. My morning tea, maybe my afternoon tea, and my evening tea. So I'll give 3 little spaces for tea / coffee. Other than that, I want to stick to just strictly water and then see the difference that it makes. So yeah, so that's for me. And I can't wait to hear what for y'all you're going to do. And as for the episode itself, once again, I asked y'all what you want to hear. And so we're going to talk about holiday traditions, and maybe things that I want to start in the future. So I have been a full-grown adult for some years now. I can't, and I'm learning that my memory is trash, very, very bad. So I don't really fully remember. I don't really know what holiday traditions I had growing up. That's the sad part. I probably should have asked my mom. But I will say one thing that I did enjoy doing was either helping my mom set up Christmas decorations or watching her. Most likely that one. Most likely watching her put up the Christmas decorations while I just while I bother her with like random questions or something. But definitely setting up like creating the holiday experience within the home, which we did that this weekend as well, and that was nice to do with my niece. So like putting up the Christmas tree, putting on some decorations. I always have lights in my house. Before I had these LED lights, I had these Christmas lights that I forgot to plug up. I had these Christmas lights so that it was Christmas time all year round for me, because this is really a comfort holiday for me. It just makes me feel better about life. I feel like people tend to be a little more nice around the holiday season, so I like to hold on to that dearly, because for some reason people like to be mean any other time, so I guess we take what we get. So yeah, one of the holiday traditions was definitely like decorating the Christmas tree and stuff. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. It's a day of remembrance for me, but I know a lot of families like to do like Black Friday shopping. We've never really done that. So that was never really part of the holiday plans. Truly, I don't know. The only thing I really remember about like tradition-wise is just like putting up Christmas decorations, and of course like waking up early the next morning to open up Christmas gifts. I will say one thing that my mom would do was she wouldn't put all the presents under the tree, and then in the morning when we woke up, the presents would be there. And I'm pretty sure that was because, Santa or whatever. So she created the holiday experience that way. So that was fun. I just miss like waking up super early, being super excited to go downstairs and open up all the gifts. And then as the years go by, it's just less and less gifts until there's nothing. And it's just a tree. And it's just a tree with lights on it. To be an adult. Yeah. Now, in terms of what future traditions I'd like to start, this is an interesting question for me because I don't even know if I want a family, like my own family. I keep teeter-tottering between wanting to be married and not wanting to be married, wanting to have kids and not wanting to have kids. I'm terrified of childbirth, so in this moment, it's a no for me, dog, but who knows what'll happen in the future. Same with the spouse thing, like, been burned a little too many times in relationships, so I'm just like, I don't know if it's for me, dating is cool, but that commitment, like, you really are putting your faith in somebody else, but that's a completely different topic. So like, I don't know, I have to break it up into different categories, because I'm like, okay, well, if I become that aunt who just like is financially successful and is just like in the wind, just always off doing shit and not settling down. One thing that I've always wanted to do was give a gift to everybody that I know. I don't have the funds for that, so they usually just get a card. But one of my own personal traditions that, now that I think about it, that I have been doing is giving people holiday cards. And I try and know what they're into before I give them a card. I try and make it as generic as possible because I know not everybody celebrates Christmas, just like how not everybody celebrates Thanksgiving. So I try and be inclusive in that way as well. So if I'm like working or something, I'll make everybody who I work with or everybody that I see like either a personalized Christmas card or like a generic one. If I just see them walk in the halls, I'm like, oh, here you go, happy holidays or whatever. Just because it's like, oh, you're working when you should be with family. But other than that, yeah. So if I were to go the single route, definitely would be that aunt that's just like shoveling money and buying you whatever, we gonna go on shopping sprees and stuff. Like, that's your Christmas present. We're gonna just like paint the town green, right? Like paint the town green because money. Yeah, paint the town green. Now if I go down the route of like actually settling down, getting married, having kids and all that crap, I would definitely want to do the whole like setting up a specific day to like, it's a family day where we got the Christmas music going, we drinking eggnog, we're putting up Christmas decorations, like the whole nine. And then doing the whole like, maybe there's a little bit of presents under the tree from like other people, but there's not too many presents under the tree until you wake up that next morning and boom, Santa surprised you with all these gifts that you wanted for Christmas. And one thing that I want to make sure I incorporate in the future, though, like if I ever get a car, is to actually look at Christmas lights. So like, I really want to incorporate that into a future tradition as well. Just like driving around with the fam, looking at Christmas lights and like, and maybe one day having a house of my own where like we are the attraction, people come to our place and see our beautiful lights. So there's a lot of moving parts for me just because I truly do not know what future I want. It could really go one of many ways because I don't even know. I don't know what I want right now. But all I do know is that I have family and I love hanging out with them and spending time with them. So anytime I get to spend with them, it's always going to be a good time. So yeah, I think at the end of the day, I want to make sure if I do have children, I want to teach them the importance of like, Christmas isn't, I don't want Christmas to just be the time where it's like, oh, this is the time I get lots and lots of presents. Like, I want you to be thankful and grateful for what you have. I want to eventually get to a point where I can like set up some sort of like donation or gift thing for them. But like of new stuff, like I don't want to give people who are in need like my leftovers. Like, that's not cool. So, yeah, a lot of moving parts, a lot of different things I want to do. But yeah, I would love to hear what y'all's like holiday traditions are. So if you give me a call, if you go to my Anchor account and go to my Anchor website and send a voice message or slide in the DMs, send me a voice memo. Just make sure that you are loud enough so that the mic picks up the audio so that I can share with the people your holiday experience and how you and your family like to do the holiday season. Please let me know. I would love, 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 love to hear it. But yeah, that is all I have for you today. Check back in tomorrow. We will talk about some stuff. All right. I might do a quiz. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. Fingers. Okay. All right. I'm not sure yet, though. Okay. How do I end these things? Like that. Like that. I like that. Thank you for listening. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already and follow all the socials at MamMaJism. That's MamMaJism. If you decide you want to financially support me, on my accounts you'll be able to find out how. Thanks in advance. Until we meet again, please be kind to one another. And from the bottom of my heart, I love you.